I think any form of creativeness helps people become more intelligent. Like, if you write or you draw, fucking make movies, make music, anything. Like, those people who do that, and there's 100 other things I can't even think of, but those are the ones that I just thought of. Any person who does things like that, like, they're always more open and more intelligent than most people. And I'm not talking about sports. Sports, you don't need no intelligence to play sports. And you know it yourself. Like, most of the motherfuckers that play football and shit, just a bunch of dumb, ignorant motherfuckers and shit. But those people who do that, like, they expand their way of thinking, their mind. Like, they're more open to what's going on and shit. And like, people who write books, like, crazy. Like, to me, being intelligent is being open. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you could do like 800 calculus problems in 30 seconds. Like, nah, it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just, that just means you're good at it. Doesn't mean you're freaking a brainiac or whatnot. Like I said, to me, being intelligent is being open. Like, you can understand something, even if it's not your point of view. You can understand it. You can understand why somebody believes in it. You can understand why people follow it. And to me, with the, like, when I go to the movies or whatnot, like, I love to go see movies because that's somebody's, like, creativeness coming out through a screen. And you could always get something from it, unless it's a complete fucking dumbass movie that you know those movies that come out, they just have nothing to do with anything and they're just made because they want to make $1 real quick. But when people actually come out with movies, usually a point to them, and it's always good to see where that person was coming from. That's why I don't think movies are bad. It's like, it shows creativeness in people. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. When Hitler wanted to take over Europe, Germany, whatever, he took away the paintings, movies, the books, everything from Germany. He didn't want people to look at any of those things. And you know what he did? He put all that shit in the house that he lived in the basement. And what he would go do is, he would go, when I guess he was not busy killing people, he would go and he would look at the paintings, and he would, look at all the stuff that from the museums and whatnot. And he's a small guy. He knew that things like that, it opens people's minds. So it would be a lot harder to control an open mind than a closed mind. And when I heard that story, I thought, that's absolutely true. Like, when you have somebody who could think so much, or who just has a great understanding on things, you can't control that mind. That mind can control you. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, I read once in a while. Like, I usually read things that catch my attention. Like, I don't read stories. I like to read biographies, autobiographies, whatever. I like to learn about other people's life. I like to learn about history too and shit. I don't necessarily like to read stories like that are make believe and whatnot. But like I said, those things, they open your mind. So the more you open yourself to those things, the better you'll be at whatever you do. You'll be a better musician. You'll be a better filmmaker. You'll be a better writer. You'll be a better actor. Whatever you're doing. And that is the truth. If you look at all the people who are doing big things and who are great at what they do, they just don't do one thing. You'll never hear of a great actor, poet, musician, whatever, that just does that and has no other talents. That person just sits there and shit, just like, and it just happens. Like, you never hear of it. Because in order to be great at one thing, you got to be good at other things. Join StreetSkollaDiary.com.